Hey guys, I have a story time for you. I know in my videos I keep on saying this is the last video of today, but then all these ideas, as soon as I say this, all the ideas are just like hitting me in the brain. Anyways, this is actually a story that my friend told me, and this literally is not made up. They arrested a person, and I would call her and tell you guys the story, but right about now it's 10:19, and she's not answering. I'm guessing she's asleep or something. She always used to sleep early. She's like Bakugo without the anger issues. Anyways, let's get into this. So one time, I was at her house at this time, and she had to move away her nightstand because that got infested with cockroaches. I mean, I had to throw it out, so she had no nightstand. So she had to put everything she needed on the floor, like books, sometimes even food. This is where the food comes in. So me and her mom made fruit cake, and she tried it, and she went upstairs with it in her room. She put it on the floor next to her bed, and this is what she said. She slept and forgot about it. And she knows for a fact no one came in her room that night, because she's a very, very light sleeper. So if someone even creaked open the door, her eyes would open immediately. The other night, she heard chewing noises. She thought it was her dog chewing something because her dog was in the same room as her and was also sleeping on the floor. So she forgot about it until the next day. She realized the fruitcake was missing. She thought, oh, the dog must have got to it. So she brought more the next night. The next night, the dog wasn't in her room, and she still heard the chewing noises. So she got out of bed, and over there, she saw a hand reaching out from underneath her bed, taking pieces of her fruitcake and putting it under it while she heard the chewing noises. And she woke me up. She told me what happened. I was obviously terrified because there's either one or two. There's a demon inside my house, and we need to get an exorcist, or there's a person breaking in who wants to kill us, probably. So we go tell her mom. She didn't believe it at first, but when two kids are crying and panicking about someone breaking their house or there's a demon, she's gonna call the police. So she did, and actually there was a person, a bald man, almost bald, he had streaks of hair, but barely any. And he was hiding underneath the bed for who knows how long. And he actually confessed that he'd been hiding in her bed underneath her bed for 3 whole months. And she's surprised that she didn't even see him once. He said that there's actually a little compartment underneath her bed. And they actually connected from outside. So there was a little hole in the ground, and he crawled through that, opened the secret trap door underneath her bed, and went in there behind her container full of clothes. My mom didn't really tell me at the time, but I had to basically force the information out of her, and I was horrified. I didn't sleep all that night, literally. I'm not joking when I said I didn't sleep. And every time I would hear the noise, I would start freaking out, thinking the person's underneath my bed trying to get me because I saw him. But then my mom kept reassuring me, honey, they're in prison. Relax, calm down. He's not in here. But I was still freaking out because anytime he can break out, because I watched too much horror movies and too much reality shows where they break out and go back and kill the person. So yeah, I was mortified. This person is still in prison, and this story happened about 2 months ago. It just hit me, and I was like, maybe I should spread this on the media. Anyways, guys, that was my first underbed horror story. Well, it was my friend's horror story, but I was the one who heard about it. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I'm shivering in my blanket while telling this because I'm still horrified. Anyways, I hope you enjoy. I hope you can sleep tonight. Bye, guys.